What's going on, E-Nation Army? This is Ian Perez 2627 here. Welcome back to another haul video. And I forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah, I wanted this to be a February haul, but I wanted to wait until everything to get in, except for Decker cars. I wanted to do a separate review on that just because. And yeah, I knew it was gonna be a haul video as soon as a bunch of diecast like getting in, so I'm like, you know what, I'll do a haul. Even though it is March, this is still a February haul. So I got a bunch of NASCAR diecasts, I got some Trans Ams, NHRAs, some IndyCars, some ARCAs. So yeah, I can't wait to review them before I begin. eBay haul, Target haul, and 5 of them from my good friend NASCAR Nick 1999. They waited a while to have those diecasts here. It's here. Now I'll show them off. But first, I'm going to be doing the eBay haul. I'm going to do an eBay haul. So with that being said, let's get to it. So first up, this is John Sears 1969 Ford Torino Cobra. I wanted this car, not sure why particular reason. I guess because, you know, it's a 1969 car. Got a mix of like the Superbirds and these other cars are not Superbirds. I've been into like more classic NASCAR diecasts for like, I don't know how long, but I like it. I really, really do. So here it is. This is John Sears 1969 car. Pretty cool car. I like the gold lines on a orange, not orange. I don't know what color. I meant red and black car. It's a good balance, I'll say. I don't know where to put it. I guess I'll just put it here. Next up, finally, after all these years, I wanted a Sam Hornish Jr. NASCAR diecast. I don't care what it was, but it's here. And I did do eBay gift cards stuff with them because I'm not paying like a bunch of money on a single card that's like way over $10.50, like way over my budget. So thank God for eBay gift cards. This is going to be on Sam Hornish Jr.'s 2013 Alliance Truck Parts Ford Mustang from Penske Racing. And man, I remember like these Hornish cars being cheaper back then. I'm showing my age. Unfortunately expensive, but thankfully I'm doing gift cards. I've done gift cards on most of these. So yeah. But I'm so glad to get like a Hornish NASCAR diecast. Look at this. It's amazing. Of course, like the Dodge Challenger ones, those are like stupid expensive, stupid rare. There's no way I was gonna get those, so honestly, this will do. No complaints. Isn't it ironic that Penske owns a truck rental business, but we got a truck parts business? Oh, I forgot to get scissors for this one. Shit. So I'll show it off real quick before I get scissors. I forgot to get scissors. Next up, this is Connor Daly's 2019 United States Air Force Warthog. I'm going to call it Warthog because that's what it is. Honda Dallara from Andretti Autosport. This is when he ran this at the 2019 Indianapolis 500. And also the Laguna Seca race. And man, I really wanted this car. Like, I got all the Bubba Wallace Warthog 164s. Now I got Connor Daly's Warthog car in 164. And now I gotta get scissors. And here it is. Look at this beauty right here. What am I saying? Look at this beauty that is finally in my hands. I ruined the moment. But, oh my god. It's like a matte feeling. I didn't know like this car was like a matte finish. I like the feeling of this. It's, wow. Matte finish car. Beautiful livery. And you got that Warthog. Hell yeah. Love it. I love Warthog race cars. Next up. This is going to be on James Hilton's 1969? Is it 1969? Or 1970? One of those two. Because I know like some of these came out. It's got to be 1969. I'll go with that until I'm wrong. This is his 1969 Dodge Daytona. And another Superbird car. I didn't even know this is stapled. But too bad I'm going to get this out of its box. I see why, because it's like, the packaging was like messed up, all used up. But that's okay. I'm going to open this up, if I can. Alright. I got it. In the card as well. What I've done recently, like yesterday, by the time I'm filming this, I've like taken out like the generic packaging of the diecast. And, you know, like keep the cards as well. But here it is. This is James Hilton's 1969 Dodge Daytona. What a beauty right here. Dusty? How can it be dusty? Is it like the clear packaging like open? Maybe not why? I don't know. But I got myself another Superbird. It is awesome. And what else? Where's my... Okay, there it is. Alright, next up, it is an ARCA diecast. This is going to be on... I had to do research on this one, about the driver and everything. This is going to be a Rick Eckert's 1996 White Rose Collectibles Ford Thunderbird. And from what I've researched so far, Rick Eckert is a dirt late model driver, one of those two. And he did 3 ARCA races in 1996, exactly in this car. And I kid you not, the package was like this when I first got it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or throw it out. I don't know. Oh, I'll throw it out then. But I didn't even think this diecast existed. And now here it is in my hands, which I did a gift card on, by the way, to get this diecast. So yeah, my ARCA cars, my ARCA collection keeps on slowly but growing, but it's not going to be that much of growth because, you know, the ARCA cars are expensive, hard to find. But yeah, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Really awesome. Even though it's a Matchbox, it's just another ARCA diecast I have in my collection. So I am happy about that. Very happy. Next up, another chunky cart diecast from Racing Champions. And this is Scott Pruitt's 1989 Red Roof Inns. I forgot. I don't remember the chassis or manufacturer. I'll get to that whenever I review it at some point. I don't know if this is a promo or something because there was no car number. But I'm going to guess it's either like a number 8 or number 3. Because I know this is like a... Jim Truman car? Even though Truman passed away in 1986. Because Jim Truman is partially the owner of like he founded like the Red Roof Inns, I think, or one of the founders, one of those two. And I think he was one of the owners of Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. And he and Bobby Rahal had they were like together, like a duo. So I'm assuming that this is like a Jim Truman car. Sadly, there's no number on it, just a skill. But I'm assuming it's number 8. When I research, it says like 11 or 3 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, this working suspension, I think. Darn. What else? Next up, some Trans Am cars. And remember how I said this one Trans Am car is so rare that I can't find a picture or anything like that, or is not online? Well, I lied. This is the one, the Tom Coleman one. This is Tom Coleman's 1999 Glacier Tech Incorporated personal cooling systems from the TWC Motorsports Limited team. Finally, got a Trans Am diecast. And I'm almost done collecting like the Trans Am 90s cars that are like made and available to find. Because Trans Am cars are super rare. The 70s ones, like the Pony Car Wars, those are stupid expensive, unfortunately. So I think after this video, I'm officially done with like the 90s Trans Am collection. I think. But look at this here. Really cool right here. Just, wow. And to think that I thought this was like super rare or hard to find. I lied. And I'm sorry for lying. But I hope you can forgive me. Because I'm showing this off. And it's a beauty. Imagine if I did like a ARCA Trans Am stop motion video. I've been thinking about that. I know I said, oh, I will do stop motion again. And I haven't. But I would love to. Speaking of Trans Am, I got one more. This is Greg Pickett's 1992 Cytomax Chevy Camaro. And it took me a while to get this car, but thankfully, here it is. Man. And I'm kind of surprised like Hot Wheels Pro Circuit made like 3 Trans Am cars. The Jack Baldwins and the Scott Sharps and the Greg Pickett. You'd think they made like a Tommy Kendall or Dorsey Schrader. Something like that. But no, just these 3, I believe. I'm assuming licensing reasons. Maybe there was no interest. I don't know. Let's go card at least. Show info. Yep, it is a Camaro. So yeah. Awesome. And yep, you can tell this is 90s when you see like this kind of logo or the font of a logo. This really looks so 90s. And yeah, it's a typical Pro Circuit diecast, but I don't care. I still like this. It took me a while to get this card. And gosh dang it, I am so happy with it. And finally, from the, well, 2 more to go from the eBay haul. Next up, this is Rainbow Stotts 1970 Plymouth Superbird. And I remember like seeing man, I cannot like English. I cannot speak. I remember like hearing or seeing Rainbow Stott winning the 1970 ARCA race at Daytona, the ARCA 200 in this car. So this could either be a Grand National car or a Winston Cup car, or not Winston, that's next year, or an ARCA car. It could be one of those 2. I could look into that more. But wow, this is a beauty right here. Another Superbird diecast in my collection. Amazing. I just remember this car as like the 1970 ARCA 200 at Daytona winner. And then he ran this in the Grand Nationals, or the Cup Series. And finally, the best for last. This is Leilani Munter's 2018 VeganStrong.com Toyota Camry from Veteran Motorsports. This is when Lionel made some ARCA diecast at the time in the late 2010s. The Natalie Deckers, the Leilani Munters, the Ed Pampas, and then they stopped. Oh yeah, and then the Haley Degans, and then they stopped, I think, and then they made the Takuma Kogas. And we rarely get ARCA cards being made. Lack of pre-orders and just not a lot of offers either. They're never like pre-orders of them, even for like the most popular drivers or most well-known drivers. Not a Butterby, not a Cletus McFarland, not anything Joe Gibbs related. However, I did hear that we are gonna get a Wayne Peterson diecast being made from the One Pizza Man. That's the username. Oh yeah. This is the Leilani Munters car. What else? God, what is the name? I can't believe I forgot. How dare I? That's really unfortunate on my end. Brayton Laster. That's the name. Brayton Laster. Looks like we're gonna get a Brayton Laster car. So it's really amazing to see a Wayne Peterson diecast being made, actually. That's freaking amazing. And if it does get made, I'll do a gift card, because I'm not spending $11.75 with shipping and taxes on a freaking 164. Gift card it is. So that's it for the eBay haul. Now, this is where I show off the 5 new diecasts I got from Nick. It took a while to get here, but better late than never. Nick, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Really excited to show these off. So this is Tony Pedregon's 1996 Castrol GTX Ford Mustang. Wait, yeah, it's a Mustang. 97, not 96. 1997. It's a Mustang. I'm fumbling right now. John Force Racing. I had the John Force's 1996 car 2 years ago. And so to have Tony Pedregon's car with it is awesome. Means a lot. Nick, thank you again. Like, how I got these cars from him is like, hey, he was asking me like, hey, which ones do you want? When he was like at the car show or flea market, something like that. But man, look at that. to have a different driver in a Castro car in NHRA is really cool. That is not just John Force. But it's cool to get John Force's car, but to have Tony Pedregon's Castro car, really cool. And the difference is that John Force's car from 96 is a Pontiac Firebird. This is a Ford Mustang. There you go. Alright, next up. This is one of the cars that I wanted for a while, but thankfully Nick helped me out. This is going to be on Chuck Etchell's 1997 Dodge Funny Car. I think it's an Avenger. So, either way, also I have this, of course. Let me open this up. I think there's a mess down here. Alright. But hey, that's the life of making diecast haul videos. Big haul, for sure. But definitely worth it. Alright, here's the Chuck Etchell's 1997 Kendall Rug Doctor. So what car number is this? This is car number 4. Alright, I guess they do like point standings. At the time, they did like point standings from previous seasons. So I know like if you win championship, you get the number 1. Awesome. Alright, so next up, now we're on to the Racing Champions Mint cars. And if you go to Hobby Lobby, you'll know which ones I'm talking about. So I'm going to show these off. So this right here, both of these. This is John Force's 2022 Blue Death Platinum Chevy Camaro and the 2021 Brute Force Peak Antifreeze Chevy Camaro. Hell yeah. So like, if you saw like some NHRA cars at Target, like the John Force, Austin Prox, Don Prodome, and Ronald Donald, it's not the first time you get in retail. Hobby Lobby does sell NHRA cars, but I'm assuming it's just John Force cars. I think there's like other cars. I don't know. I never went. It's been a while. It's been a while since I went to a Hobby Lobby. So I gotta figure that out myself. I just know they sell like John Force cars. I don't know if they sell other cars. So this is John Force's 2022 Blue Death Platinum. Can I open this up? Yes, I can. God, it's so oily. It's such an oily car. Like these Racing Champions NHRA diecast, when you like open them up, they're very oily. I love how Racing Champions has figured out on how to like open and close these. Not only like open, but like keep it open, because on Racing Champions cars, funny cars, back in the day, this is Racing Champion car. You would have to have like a stick to make it open, to make it like keep it open. But this is cool right here. So God, they're so oily though. And now time to get, what am I saying? Now let me open up the Brute Force Peak car. Sometimes you'll get like a Brute Force logo or throwback, like Jeff Beckman last year. It's the one with the fist. So here it is right here. You got the iconic Brute Force fist, Brute Force logo, absolute beauty. Wow, just beautiful. And I'm so glad Racing Champions still makes NHRA diecasts. Even though if it's like John Force cars and all that, even if it's like occasionally, I'm still waiting to see like Auto World. I mean Auto World. Are they still making NHRA diecasts? I know Greenlight, they got the license last year, but we haven't seen our new diecast ever since. And finally, from Nick's haul, this is the 2023 Ferrari 499P. I wanted this car, or 2024. I wanted this car along with the Porsche 917 KH, which I have. Rest in peace to one of the drivers. God damn it, Heinz Herman. I can't believe I'm like forgetting names. I feel like I'm disrespecting, not on purpose. But yeah, I wanted this car so bad. because World Endurance Championship, they never, I think like people would beat me to it in Target, so I never had a chance in person until Nick told me about it, like, hey, I have like 2 of them, you want this one? I said yes. If I can open, that'd be great. Open. Alright, gotta make sure I don't ruin it. Ooh! Oh my god, I'm excited to have this in my hands. Oh my god, look at that! Wow. I'm actually excited to hold a Ferrari 499P in 164. Waited a while to get this. It's amazing. I have a bunch of Cadillac GTP hypercars. I have the Peugeot 9X8 hypercar. Now I have the 499 hypercar. Nick, thank you again for getting this for me. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. God damn, look at this. I can't wait to review this. So that's it from Nick. Now, the final 3 diecasts I got from Target a couple weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, I think, by the time I'm filming this. It's Wave 3, 2025. And I picked up these 3 wonderful cars. I don't know if I'll get, like the Blaney one or something, or Junior, because I got into Car Store this year. Kyle Dudley. It's not a Car Store car, but should I still get her? I don't know, I'm rambling. So, first up, this is the best driver in the world. I mean, Kyle Larson's 2025 Valvoline Chevy Camaro Z01 from Hendrick Motorsports. And you want to know what's funny? I picked up this and another one that I'm going to show in a few. Let's just say there was a moment in the first Atlanta race that Larson did something stupid. And the thing is, it's ironic. I got those 2 along with another one, and yet they both got together in Atlanta because Larson went down on someone. What is up with Larson? He's not driving like a multi-time NASCAR champion, 3-time full season champion. Best driver in the world. Anyway, so this is one of the better Valvoline cars I've seen since the numbers went forward. Because most of them are just not good. Most of them are not good and all that. But this right here, alongside with this 2026 car, I like it. And I wanted like a Larson car that's like a naughty throwback. Like I have the 2022 Larson Gen 7 throwback car. That was about it. But I got this at least. And it's a really beautiful car. So I'm happy to get this. And then next up, 2 more to go for this video. This is Kasey Kahne. It is not Kasey Kahne Friday yet, unfortunately. But I did pick this alongside my Larson and the other one on Kasey Kahne Friday. So this is Kasey Kahne's 2025 HendrickCars.com Chevy Camaro from Richard Childress Racing. Yep, people have said this was cursed, like Hendrick Cars and RCR. Well, wait till you find out a Hendrick Cars sponsorship on a Ford Fusion 2012 and 2013, and from sponsoring Boris said, and also Hendrick Cars funding a number 60 Toyota Camry Trans MTA 2. Crazy. I think it's Boris said or Boris said Jr. I could be wrong. So yeah, Rick Hendrick is like sponsoring literally anybody and anything, which I like to see because I really love the Hendrick Cars colors that they brought back in 2020 with William Byron. People forgot about that, by the way. But to see Kasey Kahne on this, racing in Rockingham, awesome. And he ran really good, but it's just unfortunate that William Sawalich made Captain Luck look bad, and they both got together and Kahne was involved. But at least Kahne finished top 15, so it's not all bad. But, you know, unfortunately, NASCAR fans and misogynists and sexist people were just giving Captain Leg the business, even though that was mainly on Sawalich. And a little bit on Captain Leg, but that was more on Sawalich's fault. Poor Captain Leg, but it's okay. That 17th place finish at the 2025 Breaker 400 was peak. And I beat Jim McLeod car, by the way. That's for Kasey Kahne. Good to see Kahne back in NASCAR, even though he had to, like, leave, like, before the end of his full-time career because like health issues. But to see him back in NASCAR general was awesome. And hopefully we do see Kane back for some races, or a race again. I think he's doing part-time in high limit now. I know Brad Sweet scaled back or retired as a driver, but Kane, I think he might be doing some races in the high limit. By the way, it's always good to see Casey Kane racing anything. And tomorrow, by the time I'm filming this, it is Casey Kane Friday. Tomorrow. And the best for last, the final car of this video. This is going to be a Shane Van Gisbergen's 2025 WeatherTech Chevy Camaro 01 from Trackhouse Racing when he was in the 88 before he went back to the 97 and Connor Zilic raced in the 88. Honestly, Shane Van Gisbergen, he should have raced in a 97 car to begin with in his Cup career. Well, full-time in 2025. Not sure why they gave him the 88, because the 97 suits him more. I know, like, his father's number, but it's a Van Gisbergen number, so... even though, like, Kurt Busch drove 97 before... But I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, these days, like, the Van Gisbergens. I don't know, I'm rambling. But I think, like, Shane in 97 fits way more than him in the 88. But other than that, this is still a beautiful car right here. Just a white car and a blue and red lines. Yeah. It's so simple, yet it's so beautiful. I just wish, like, there was, like, a sponsor here at least. And here's the thing. This was made before Red Bull decided to sponsor Trackhouse. Specifically, Connor Zilic and Shane Van Gisbergen. So that's why it's like this, like, oh, Red Bull stuff. These diecasts were made before Red Bull joined Trackhouse for Shane Van Gisbergen and Connor Zilic. So yeah, could we see a Red Bull car made in NASCAR Authentics? They can do it for Hot Wheels with Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez and Yuki Tsunoda, maybe Isaac Hadjar, and also like Hot Wheels in general, but we can't get it for NASCAR. Whatever. It would still sell like hotcakes and Authentics, like, hello. So yeah, that is the entire haul. Leilani, he's back there. Hello, Leilani. Okay, there we go. That'll do. It has that like every car. So these are all the cars that I got in general since February and today, by the time I'm filming this. So consider this as a February haul regardless. And I do appreciate the pages for a new video being made. That isn't just like re-uploaded videos from 2020 and also like pre-recorded diecast reviews. Hopefully at some point I'll make like some different videos again. But yeah, for now this is the February 2026 haul. Really awesome. Just various in variety of racing series: NASCAR, IndyCar, Trans Am, ARCA, NHRA. Love it. And Nick, once again, thank you so much for getting me like these 5 cars. The Tony Bryant, not Brian Dinger, what the fuck? Tony Pedregon, Chuck Etchell, John Forces, and the Ferrari 499P. Thank you again for getting me these cars. And so happy to have these in my collection. Can't wait to review them one day. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Ian Perez 2627 signing off. Goodbye, everybody. I got some cleaning up to do. Literally. Goodbye, y'all.